Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back.
It's been a week since we've done the test.
Yes, yeah.
Over a week, actually. And first, I just want to ask, what do you guys think about the results that you got?
I didn't expect that I would be the adventurer at all. I think though, in my head, that was the last one that I thought of.
Yeah.
Being adventurer.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see about it. The others, what do you guys think?
Mine changed
Mm-hmm.
since the last time I did it, and it was INFP, mediate. This time it's something else.
ISFJ.
Oh,
What are you, Hera? IS.
I'm ISFP-A.
Then, you guys are actually similar. Hannah and Rumi. ISFP and ISFJ.
Oh, it's just the last letter that's different. Yeah.
What about you, Julia? What do you think about what you got?
Sorry, I'm really out of it. I literally just woke up from a nap.
Oh, take your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got like which was it? INFPT?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that wasn't me, but then like I read through it more, so I was like, yeah, it there are some stuff that are pretty accurate there.
Yeah, I got INFP, which wasn't a surprise because that's what I got for. The only thing that changed was the last letter, whether it was an A or a T. Last time I got INFP T, this time I got INFP A. Not that much of a difference, I would say. But let's get into it. To get into the strengths, the weaknesses, the whatever. On the website, it shows like I don't know, prologue, and then it shows your strengths and weaknesses. So, and everything else actually it talks about relationships and friendships. Where would you guys like to start first?
Oh, we're not doing the comparison one? We're
We can
the general.
choose a category, like friendship, for example. Then we can compare what it says for each personality.
Oh.
Friendship.
Friendship? Let's do it.
Wait, is that the one?
Wait. Yeah, here, I see it.
Okay. Who would like to go first? Talk about your personality type.
Do I just read? Okay, I'll just read the first paragraph. For mine it says, in friendship, adventurers are some of the most comfortable people around. Laid back and spontaneous people with the adventure personality type won't bog things down with arguments or structured long-term plans. Intellectually exhausting pastimes like debates over European economic policy won't hold their attention long. Hey, that's true. I can't talk about especially economics. The here and now is what's important to adventurers, and they love spending time with their friends, doing casual, fun activities. Yeah, that's really cool. I really like that. The first sentence and the last sentence, I would say.
Yeah.
Actually, the whole paragraph is pretty. I'd say pretty accurate.
Yeah. I definitely agree with the most comfortable. Like literally the first time we met, I felt so comfortable.
Really?
Yeah, and I always say how you have such a comforting vibe, you know?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I always try to make sure I'm not too, not comfortable. I don't know, I don't have a great vocabulary right now.
Not comforting.
Yeah. Spontaneous. Maybe with the what I say.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, what you say shocks is shocking sometimes. Who wants to go next?
Okay, I will go in. So, given how generous defenders are with their warm praise and support, it's not surprising that others enjoy their company enough to call them friends. The challenge is to be considered a friend back. People with the defender personality type are shy and a little protective of themselves, but they also need to be able to connect on a deeper emotional level. It makes sense that night out, but through comfortable and consistent contact. Hey! Unplanned or in
I don't know about you guys, but she kept cutting off, so I was like,
Huh?
she kept cutting off. When
Yeah,
I was
me
saying
too.
that. Okay.
I'm just
I thought it was
reading.
just me.
No, I just see if anyone else was.
I was pretending to catch on.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
silent
I
in the
think it's so
podcast.
Huh?
There's like little pauses in the podcast.
Do you want to say it again, Rudy?
Oh,
Your sentences were cut off.
okay, sure. Okay, given how generous defenders are with the warm praise support,
Oh, it's so true.
It's not surprising that the others enjoy their company enough to call them friends. The challenge is to be considered a friend back. People with the defender personality type are shy and a little protective of themselves, but they also need to be able to connect on a deeper emotional level. It makes sense that most defenders' friends are made not by random encounters on a wild night out, but through comfortable, consistent contact, as in class or in the workplace, where they have time to get to know each other little by little.
Yeah. Yes, that's you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very compatible.
Yeah. Julia would like to read ours. Ours is the same, I think.
Is the friendships one?
Yeah.
Okay. The true friends of people with the mediator personality type tend to be few and far between, but those that make the cut are often friends for life.
I hope so.
The challenge is the many dualities that this type harbors when it comes to being sociable. Mediators crave the depth of mutual human understanding, but tire easily in social situations.
Very true. I don't know about you, but very true for me.
They are excellent at reading into others' feelings and motivations, but are often unwilling to provide others the same insight into themselves. It's as though mediators like the idea of human contact, but not the reality of social contact. What?
That's kind of sad.
Or the sad bunch.
Hannah's and Aruni's was so nice.
Aw.
It's true though. I mean, that's something I've struggled with so much. I'm thankful I have you guys now because I can find the balance between being outgoing and also like just chilling a little bit. But back then, like it said here, I really tire easily in social situations. I still do. So it's kind of hard to make new friends and talk to other people in social gatherings. It's exhausting mentally, emotionally, physically even, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's read further into it. Cool, because this document actually goes quite in depth.
Mm-hmm. Do we keep going into the friendships? Okay. I can keep reading mine.
Mm-hmm.
So the subheading here says, I don't want to talk. I want to play.
Oh.
Adventurer personalities believe in actions, not words. They talk about what is, not what could, should, or will be, and then they actually do it. This passion for action is a blessing for adventurers since it helps them get past their shyness in meeting new people. Adventurers are sensitive much more so than most, and it takes time to build enough trust with new friends to open up and feel natural. If new acquaintances start things out by explaining, you do way better. If it's unlikely they will ever be close. Okay, wait. Do you guys understand that sentence, or should I read it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, if new acquaintances start things out by explaining, you do way better if it's unlikely they will ever be close. Which makes sense though, right? Because if someone tells you how it should be or like how you should be, it's like, no.
Has anyone ever done that to you?
Well, no. I think, especially if someone does that to me in the beginning and they don't know me yet and they act like they know what's best for me, it's like, it's not the most ideal thing.
Yeah.
Adventurers just take these remarks too personally for comfort. That's true, especially in the beginning of. Oh,
Alright, sorry about that. Let's carry on. Sorry, honey, we cut you off there for a second.
Hey, where did she stop?
I think I'm on the third paragraph.
Okay.
I'll just start on the third paragraph. Do I start? Oh, no.
Not yet?
Hello? Are we starting?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
cut this up. Sorry, I'll cut this up.
It's starting already?
Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back.
Welcome back again.
So this is just a continuation of the friendship section for my personality test. I'm gonna keep reading.
Yeah.
So it says here, if their friends keep things supportive and easygoing, adventurers are happy to return the favor with added warmth and laughter. When they're with friends they trust, adventurers know how to relax, shedding rules, traditions, and expectations in favor of just enjoying themselves. I think that's true. When I'm with my real friends, when I'm with you guys, that's when I say unexpected things. That's when you know that I'm comfortable.
That's just you, you know?
Yeah, that's just me. I would say that's just a glimpse of my humor at home.
Oh.
Yeah. I
a
always
glimpse.
say unexpected stuff as my humor here. But yeah, I think I'm very easygoing. And I just like to, warmth and laughter. I like to return the favor. Even if it's not with my close friends. But if they are my closest friends, double the warmth and laughter.
That's nice.
Yeah. Okay. Should I finish reading this?
Yep.
Okay. Those who prefer safe, structured environments might end up struggling in these friendships, though. Especially if they lecture adventurers on how they're living their lives. As with any criticism, those friends are free to do their own thing, to leave adventurers to do theirs.
Thank God none of us are like that.
Yeah. Adventurers' relaxed, non-judgmental attitudes make it easy for them to get along with others, but it's not always the same way around. Ooh.
What do you mean?
What does that mean?
Ominous.
Yeah. I mean, I like the first half. First half of the sentence is true. Lots of personal space and freedom are essential to adventure personalities, and it's often other explorer types who share their live and let live worldview, enjoy in actually doing things that gravitate towards adventurers. There's really no better friend than adventurers for dropping the pretenses and enjoying low-stress fun.
After.
You're just so nice. It's like very
Like the friendship
chill,
section. Huh?
very easygoing, you know? Very free. How cute.
I feel like this section is pretty accurate.
Yeah, I think it's you too. There's nothing that we would necessarily disagree with except for
Some of those little things, you know.
yeah, but for the most part, it's you. Aruni?
Parts.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So it's here. Defenders need a lot of positive feedback, and admitting this need certainly shows vulnerability. But if that vulnerability is well handled, it creates the deep bonds that defender personalities look for. If badly handled or not reciprocated, it's hard to see the beginning friendship surviving with quite a bit of extra effort.
You need a lot of positive feedback?
That's what it said here. But do what?
Do you?
I mean, sometimes, like, when I'm writing the poem, I'm like, like, you're like, do it. It just depends, I think.
Oh, in what way? What kind of positive feedback are we talking about? I don't know. Do you like hearing, like, people saying, "Oh, you're doing a good job. You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Oh.
You're doing great." Or do you just, like, I don't know, a pat on the shoulder or something like that?
Not always, no, that's kind of
It's kind of like the love language thing again.
What's the love language? I can't speak. What's
Like the different love languages. Like either physical touch or words of affirmation, stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, should I continue?
Hmm?
Yet as their friendships develop, defenders' sense of loyalty may push them to lean ever more on themselves to meet their friends' needs to the point of neglecting their own.
Wait, come in the frame.
It's okay. It's okay.
See, she's too kind for her own good. One day you're gonna be like, gonna have a heart attack. Like, oh, do you want an AED? No, it's fine.
Defenders show this in a few ways, from going clearly out of their ways to stick to even tribal commitments, to simply not wanting to disagree or say no of fear of causing turbulence. More cynical types would call this naive, and may even take advantage of defenders' altruism. But these are hardly the type of people who could be called friends, and they have no business in being discussed here.
Oh. I would definitely say you're that kind of person who would like do anything for others. Like a small tiny example is like, for example, if we interrupt each other, you'd be like, "You go, no, you go." No, you go. Stuff like that. You definitely go out of your way to help other people.
Ladies first.
Ladies first. Wait, do we finish the whole thing? Oh, it's just a little.
Oh yeah, you can keep going.
Okay. So it's a question: to what greater inspiration and counsel can we turn? The real friends, those close inner circles, are the ones defenders truly cherish of their quality of character and quality of discussion. Defenders aren't particularly picky about what personality types they make friends with, at least not initially. But because they prefer so strongly to avoid conflict and miscommunication, most of their friends are likely to end up being fairly similar personalities.
Yes.
That is very, very true. So, yeah, that's it. That's all there.
Yeah.
Julia?
Oh, I read it.
Mhm.
No, Ria's read it this time. Hold on.
Yeah, because it's both our personalities. Let's just both talk, okay? I'll read it, but we'll both talk about it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my gosh, where did we stop? Okay. How poor are they that they have not patience? That's the title. In a lot of ways, this limits the potential pool of friends to other types in the diplomat role group, who are able to pick up on the subtle clues left by their mediator friends, and who are more likely than not to enjoy something of a human enigma. That was a big sentence.
True.
That's not, whatever. A friendship, for example, a friendship with a turbulent executive, which is ESTJT, on the other hand, governed by social conventions and community participation as they are, would almost be a how do you say the word?
That's a big word.
Sequitur? I don't know. Though mediators may find the idea of being paired with their opposite fascinating enough to outweigh the practical challenges to such a friendship. I think it was just talking about how, in some ways, we might have a hard time being with friends of different personality types.
Mhm.
But in other ways, we also might be attracted to being friends with people who are the opposite because it's fun.
Fascinating.
I don't know. Julia, do you have any friends who are like the exact opposite of you?
The exact opposite of me? Like Mario.
Mario?
I mean, I don't know who's the opposite of me. I don't know.
Maybe just like different from you.
Like they exude like a different type of
Energy?
I have like a chaotic energy sometimes. Then
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Hannah or Aruni, because they're all like they're pretty calm, you know. They're pretty chill. Yeah, you two probably.
True.
Yeah,
But I guess when we compare our personality types, though, like Aruni is ISFJ or ISFP. Like we're similar. We at least have like the I and the F or the P.
Oh, you're looking at
Someone
the
who's like
reverse.
an ESTJ, like
That's
exact
really
opposite of
Yeah.
INFP.
Mhm.
I don't know if I'd be able to be friends with someone like that.
turbulent executive.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't have any. Oh, I think I do have a friend who's the exact opposite of me. I won't say the name, but
Can't mention.
it's one of the first friends I've had in the beginning when I first came here. I guess you guys will know as I describe her more. Yeah, she's the exact opposite of me. Very, very outgoing. I mean, we're still friends to this day, but not as much as we are. Like, we as a group, we're pretty close, but I'm not as close to her anymore. Because I find her very exhausting. Like, way more. Like, when I'm with you guys, obviously I feel energized, but that day when we hung out for the whole day, I obviously got tired because we did a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
But with her, I get exhausted with her just by, like, hanging out with her for, like, 10 minutes. Because she has such a big energy, and I have to either keep up with her or just not at all, you know? So, I mean, I'm friends with her, but not as close as you guys.
Golden retriever kind of energy.
Yes.
Really, really energetic.
Yeah, needs a lot of attention, you know? There's a lot of attention.
Bouncing up the walls.
Excuse me, are you calling out Andrew?
Sorry, Andrew.
This was a jab at Andrew.
Sorry. I might accidentally be ranting about Andrew. Sorry. Okay.
Andrew, if you're listening, this is not for you.
Please don't be offended.
Don't be
You
offended.
won't be.
Oh my.
Okay, continuing on. To sum it all off, ideas like networking and a friend of my friend is my friend hold little weight with mediators. Friendships are earned on their own merit by dint of the intuitive respect mediators have for those with similar principles and values, rather than more practical alignments like those of coworkers. Mediators my god, tendency to protect their sensitive inner cores and values from criticism, especially if they are on the more turbulent side of the spectrum, means that acquaintances will likely get nowhere near them without sustained and tactful effort. Yeah, I think it's important to mention that I'm on the assertive side, and then Julia's on the turbulent side. And I think we're quite far from each other, right? I was like 85% assertive.
I was the opposite for her.
What was your percentage, Julia?
I can't even remember.
Do you have the screenshot?
Wasn't she the same but turbulent?
Were you 85% turbulent?
Yeah, I think so.
Quite far apart.
Yeah.
I think that's why it was so shocking when we got the same result.
We were the opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah, I was very shocked. Like, what? Actually, I really need to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But if mediator shields are properly navigated and they decide to open up and trust another person, a strong, stable a friendship will ensue, marked by passionate support and idealism, subtle poetic wit, and a level of emotional insight that is hard to match. Mediators' friends will be rewarded with calm, sensitivity, and depth, and an ever-present desire to help, learn, and grow.
That's so true.
Yeah.
But even the most confident and assertive mediators will only be able to keep up this relaxed and present exterior for so long. Yeah. 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 I try to be like calm and whatever. I try to be as receptive to my friends as possible. But I mean, back then my stamina wasn't that great in doing that. Now it's much better, but still I can't hold it for so long. I can't keep it up for so long.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Julia?
My stamina?
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't think for this type of mediator, I think this is leaning towards more on Ria. Honestly.
Yeah, because I don't think that's you.
Yeah, that's not me.
Yeah, I get exhausted as heck. But I've never seen you, like, exhausted after hanging out with someone. I know that you get, like, closed off when you're with someone you don't want to talk to. But that's, like, that's different from being tired of social interaction.
Yeah.
How do you keep it up, bro? I can't keep it up.
I don't know. I mean, I do get tired, but it's not like. I mean, can you even tell that I'm tired? Because I do get tired sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like during lunch, when we sit at like the lunch table.
Yeah.
And there's like maybe there's people that just come up, and I don't really know them.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I do show like a little interest, and then afterwards, I just like lean towards like something else instead.
Yeah.
I don't bother. I mean, it's not that I don't bother, but it's just like it drains me a little bit by bit. But yeah, I mean, I guess everyone gets tired at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think you have a bigger stamina than me. I don't last very long.
Just get tired.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Even as friendships grow stronger and deeper, and friends are lulled into a sense of mutual understanding, mediators and enigmatic qualities will never truly vanish. Mediators will always need to disappear for a while, removing themselves from others so they can recenter on their own minds and feelings. Often enough, people with a mediator personality type will emerge from this time alone, having come to some momentous decision that even their closest friends didn't know was weighing on them, evading even the option of receiving the sort of support and advice they so readily give. Such is mediator's way, for better or for worse. So true! I mean, and what do you think, Julia? You go first.
I think the first one, like, kind of did hit.
Which one?
Like the mediators will always need to disappear for a while.
Yeah, me too.
Like,
Yeah.
It's nice to be always around a lot of people, but like you always have to have your own time, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what to say anymore.
Yeah.
This is like, it explains it pretty well. So it's like,
I think for me, there were times during school when I'm just so exhausted from school. There are times where you guys text in the chat sometimes, and I just can't respond. I just don't. And I feel bad. I'm like, they're talking about something. Sometimes you guys even text me directly. And so sometimes I just don't have the energy to respond. And I feel bad, but if I do respond, it's probably going to be like a really snappy response because I'm so tired. I really need to take a break from people sometimes, even from my closest friends, which is hard to balance, And at first I thought I was a mean person because, like, if these really are my friends, why do I not want to talk to them sometimes? But it's just the stamina again. My stamina ain't that great. I need a break from people. Plus, it's nice to get in touch with, like, yourself once in a while,
yeah.
Spend time with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And then the thing where it says, people with a mediator personality type will emerge from this time alone, having come to some momentous decision that even their closest friends didn't know was weighing on them. Very true for me. Like, oftentimes, when I'm going through something, I don't tell anybody. Like, maybe Mr. Counselor, but not anyone else. And Mr. Counselor often criticizes me for that because I don't ask for help when I need it the most. And I'm sure you guys know this. Like, for example, during math, if I have a problem, I won't ask the teacher. I would rather do it myself.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing with, like, personal problems. As much as I need help, I will not rarely ask for help because I would rather figure it out myself, no matter how long that's gonna take. And I guess that's kind of a bad thing because some problems I can figure out on my own, some problems I can't at all, and I really need that help. But at the same time, when I do figure it out, when I do resolve it on my own, it feels way more rewarding. Like, I went through it on my own. And then once I've overcome that problem, that's when I share it to my friends. After
It's all over.
I overcome it. Because sometimes I don't see the point in telling my friends what I'm going through. This is...
Because it's hard. I mean,
It's different, right? It's different.
I'm sure some of the problems I go through are maybe problems that you guys are going through as well. And if I were to reach out to someone, that's when that means I'm, like, really desperate and I really need an answer. And if you guys are going through the same problems, then you may not have the answer either. So to me, it just seems like, what's the point? Sometimes. Because it takes so much courage to ask someone for help. And then if they don't even give you an answer, it's like, what's that for? So sometimes it feels very pointless asking someone for help. But I need to. I need to learn.
Such is the way of the world.
Yeah. Such is mediator's way, for better or for worse. Ours is kind of depressing, bro. I'm sad. Sad but true.
Rip. All right. Where do we move on to?
Well, it's already 2. Almost 2. And Rooney's gonna have to leave soon.
Yes.
Are we pausing
I mean,
the
we
podcast?
could keep talking about it, and Aruni can talk about hers in a special episode for her.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know she missed the childhood podcast.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, so she can talk about her childhood, her hometown, and whatever else we missed.
Strengths and weaknesses.
Special episode for Aruni.
Alright.
Rooney's special podcast.
The Aruni fans out there.
Rooney fans.
Aruni fans.
Shout out.
This is your
Shout out.
episode.
I'll bring Andrew along.
Yeah. Aruni's family gang.
All right.
Bye, Aruni.
Right.
Bye.
The viewers.
See you guys next episode.
See you guys.
Bye, Rooney.
There goes
She's whistling Glee.
Rooney's whistling her farewell.
Bye.
Bye.
Farewell to you.
Farewell.